So when people first start learning 9th arpeggios, there's quite a steep learning curve to them, because firstly you've got the arpeggio shapes themselves, and there are 5 common variants of them. You've got all of the different inversions up and down the neck, and then you've got to figure out how you apply them against chords and things like that. And what I tend to recommend is that you just work on a fragment to start with. You just build some skill around a small group of notes, just so you can start to understand how that group of notes sounds, and you can start to apply that to your solos. And the other thing I like to do is look at how the different 9th arpeggios compare to each other, and to try and use a number of different variants in the solo as well, just so you can start to understand how the different notes apply over different chords and things like that. So as usual, I've drawn out all 5 shapes. I've put them in a PDF and I've attached them to the description field. But let's just quickly run through them. So we start with the major 9th, which is just here. And the structure of these, all 5 are very similar. Structurally, the root note is the very highest note that you play. And they're all 7-note patterns as well, as you can see. So I'd recommend you just start to play around with these and get fluid with them. If you do sweep picking as well, the approach here is to start with a downstroke, down, up, down, then sweep across, up, and then rather than play that, miss out that note, and then sweep down. That tends to be the approach if you're sweep picking. But for me, I just play all the notes. So that's the major 9th. The dominant 9th is very similar. It's only 1 note different, which is that 7th flattens to a minor 7th. And the octave note's flattened as well. So that's the dominant 9th. The minor 9th is similar to the dominant 9th. The major 3rd flattens. And then the minor 7 flat 9, well, the 9th flattens, it's because it's in the name to just say it, otherwise it's the same as the minor 9th. And then the minor 7 flat 5 flat 9, well, you flatten the 5, which is that note, to there. And then you can keep going around this cycle actually. So the next thing you do is you'd flatten the root, but keep all of the other notes the same. And you're back to a major 9th now, but you're 1 fret down from where you started. And actually that's one way of practicing these shapes, is to just keep cycling through each of the 5 positions, and as you do that you'll find that your hand slowly goes lower and lower on the neck, and it increases the stretch as the frets get further apart. So that's one way of building up the stretch and building up your stamina with this kind of shape. So that's it. Have fun with it, see how you get on. As I say, get these shapes under your fingers first, then start playing against backing tracks and see how they sound. See how you'd apply them in a blues situation, see how you'd apply them against a major chord solo and a minor chord type solo as well. So enjoy them, and we'll chat next time. Bye bye.